Today we are going to see about next topic in physical quantities and measurement, that is physical quantities. These physical quantities have two types. One is called basic or fundamental physical quantities. Other one is called derived physical quantities. So what is basic? The quantities which do not depend on other quantities are known as fundamental or basic quantities. Example, length, mass, time. So these have only the three basic or fundamental quantities. Next, derived quantities. The quantities which can be derived from the fundamental quantities are called derived quantities. Example, area, volume, density, etc. Next, we are going to see about what are the common unit system. Nowadays we are using 4 unit system. First one is CGS, second one is FPS, and third one is MKS. In CGS, the unit of length is measured in centimeter, and unit of mass is measured in gram, and unit of time is measured in second. In FPS, the unit of length is measured in foot, and mass in pound, and time in second. Still, in some of the countries they are using pound while measuring the mass. Example, United States, Burma. These are the countries. Still now they are using the unit mass is pound. Next one is MKS system. That unit of length is meter, unit of mass is kilogram, and unit of time is second. So different countries using a different type of unit system. It make a confusion and inconvenience to measure. So nowadays we are using a SI unit system. So this was adopted in 1960 by the General Conference of Weights and Measures. Okay, so this was adopted in 1960 by General Conference of Weights and Measures, and this is known as a SI unit system. In French it is stand for System International, and in English it stand for International System of Unit. Okay, what is the advantage of this SI unit system? In MKS also we are using same length in meter, mass in kilogram, time in second. So in MKS they have only the 3 basic units, but in SI we are having a total of 7 basic or a fundamental units. That is a upgrade of SI than the MKS. And one more thing, in India the SI standard was maintained by National Physical Laboratory that is located at New Delhi. Okay, so this is important. In India, the standard SI unit standard are maintained by the National Physical Laboratory at New Delhi. Okay, next we go for multiples and submultiples. Multiples of standard units are used for larger measurement, and submultiples of standard units are used for smaller measurement. For example, this is 1 meter. Okay. Now we want to calculate the length of chalk. This is chalk. Okay. Is it possible to measure the chalk with 1 meter? It is very difficult. So if you are measure the length of the chalk, it will be maybe some centimeters or millimeters. So we are using, instead of meter we are using centimeter and millimeter. So these are called submultiples. Okay, like that. If we want to calculate the distance between the two cities or two states. For example, we want to calculate the distance between Sikar and Jaipur. So this is approximately 115 kilometer. Is it possible if we are using meter in this case? No, because the distance between the Sikar and Jaipur is very much larger. So if it is larger measurement, instead of meter we are using kilometer. So this kilometer is called the multiples. So these are multiples and submultiples. And this tabular column is important. So here some multiples and submultiples values are given. Kilo means 1000, hecto means 100, deca means 10. Like that, deci, centi, milli. Deci means 1 by 10, centi 1 by 100 and milli 1 by 1000. This is very important, so just to remember. And these are the important points. 100 years is equal to 1 century. The same way 1000 year equal to 10 century, or that is equal to 1 millennium. Okay, now we are going to see some other important points. If the distance is very small, smaller than millimeter, then we are using two unit, that is one is called micron, other one is called nanometer. So 1 micron equal to 0.001 millimeter and 1 nanometer equal to 0.001 micron. This is for submultiples even smaller than millimeter. Like that, if you want to measure the distance between the two celestial bodies, like distance between the earth and sun or distance between the earth and moon, then we are not able to use kilometer or hectometer. So instead of that, we are using a light year. So what is light year? The distance traveled by the light in 1 year is called light year. So these are the some important points. So up to this we are concluding our class. Thank you.